My name is Pedro Spencer.
And Pedro, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, a little bit about myself. I am a person with a mental illness, what some say. I don't like to use the word illness, but I've been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. I like to look at it as a gift, sometimes more than a curse, just because by nature I'm an optimist. What it does is it kind of, for me anyway, and most schizophrenics, it will give me auditory or visual hallucinations that to me seem to be perfectly real, because in my brain, for some reason, the messages are being reinforced by images, sounds, and ideas that I think are real, but aren't aware to everyone else, but they seem to be real to me. The paranoid part of it controls everything that I do, because one thing that I never do is just, I don't trust a stone any further than I can throw it. So it's just to distance myself, because I don't know what can happen. I'm very aware of what I'm seeing, and I'm very aware of what I'm hearing. It's just that in my mind, everything is a potential threat. What do you do between 5 a.m. and 12 p.m. when you're homeless? Well, between 5 and 11, or between 5 and 9, you're just killing time. Next step, 10 a.m., Monday through Friday, going to the library, using the restroom. There are no public restrooms in Seattle. Similar to that very spot where this person is sleeping right there, I would camp right here. I was given blankets by other homeless people. This grass is wet. This grass has bugs. People let their dogs, pets, fecal matter and urine everywhere. I like being here in the morning because the sun hits this tree and the grass is generally dry when you wake up. It's not muddy. So you get all that direct sunlight, which is good heat. Blankets, undergarments, coats, So I would, around about 9, 10 o'clock, after I would eat at this mission, I'd leave, come out here with my things. Mainly a piece of cardboard and a blanket. Take my shoes off, put them under my head so no one can steal them, or for a pillow. And just think.
We're focused on serving people who seem to have the most severe challenges. They've got an array of complicated conditions.
I'm the project manager at the Estelle, so I run the daily operations for a permanent supportive housing. Our kitchen is in here. This is our courtyard for people when I enjoy Seattle sunshine when we have it. What's a little different about some of the other housing places is that the staff offices have the glass, so they're a little bit more inviting. These are computers for our residents to use. There's something called clinical support specialists. So they're kind of like the in-house case managers, and their job is to help somebody be successful in their apartments. Everybody has their own mailbox, and then there's always staff here at the front desk. It's really hard to be on the streets and get sober, go get a driver's license. A lot of it's just about surviving through the day.
This is how they live, And these are the higher ups. That's actually that is Silicon Valley of homelessness. Having a tent, and a tent that big, you can fit a family in there. I did it the hard way, Buffalo Soldier style, cardboard and plastic and blankets, that's it. Now for me, I didn't necessarily enjoy being homeless. I accepted and swallowed the fact that I was homeless, hoping that I would eventually get out of my situation. But that's the saving grace of the DESC program. They came in as my saving grace, so I would never let them down.
So housing is treatment.
I was in the hospital. Broke a knee and broke a shoulder, and I was down and out, and I didn't know what I was gonna do, and they was trying to figure out what they were gonna do with me. So we put him out in the streets or what? And then the doctor would say, we can't put him out on the streets. He can barely walk. And then Samantha came along and she said, oh, I will put him up in a motel for a couple of weeks until we could figure out something to do. And it really like helped me out a lot, and I was like so blessed.
You know, people ask me, well, how you doing, Mike? How you really doing? And there's only one word that covers it. And that word is blessed. They helped me out of the hole I dug myself in by poor decisions. I can never repay them for that.
There's a lot of little things. Now that I can shower when I want to, when I need to, it's like, geez, I'm not itchy like I was. I was a little spazzy. Where am I gonna get up and go to the bathroom? Well, then I start waking up a little bit more. Oh, I got my own bathroom. That's wonderful. I can't believe it.
The most robust study that we were part of or was focused on our programs showed that for one group of 95 people who moved into housing, that there was a net reduction in 1 year's time of $4 million in the cost of delivering these public crisis services to that group.
Just to understand clearly, you're saying that by housing 95 people, Seattle saved $4 million?
That's right. That's what we're saying.
That's taxpayer dollars?
Yes.
You're housed?
Yes.
You're employed?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I actually work for a company called Kroger, one of their supermarkets called QFC. It's one of their one of their franchise supermarkets.
And what do you do?
You're gonna love this because you know my personality a little bit better than everyone else. I'm a courtesy clerk. Professional courtesy. Since you and I have last been able to share, my credit score is going from poor to fair. Still waiting, I'm up like 180 points. My debt is virtually wiped away. The social workers, the employment specialists, the managers, the housing specialists. For DEFC, there's so many special people in the DEFC program. For me, it's the compassion that these people have.
We think of ourselves as a resource to the community, a resource to our clients and a resource to the broader community. We live here. This is an important place to us. We want life to be better for everybody.